So our trip was going great. We already had some nice experiences and some great food, and we still had another couple of days left. We saw more beautiful fall sights, found one of the coolest ramen shops I've ever been to, and stayed at an amazing hotel with a spectacular view. Another beautiful fall day. My favorite time of year to visit Kyoto. It's easy to see why. We started the day off by going to a tea house that neighbors several temples. We had gone to Uji, an area known for matcha, the day before, so I thought it'd just be another stop for tea because hey, when in Kyoto, right? But Kodoan took me by surprise. Its name roughly translates to a small house where you can have tea, and it's pretty fitting. There are several semi-private to private rooms in the house, and it's really peaceful.
茶碗の5分の1程度茶碗を支えながら茶筅を前後に漢字の皮あるいはアルファベットの M を書くように手早く動かしていただきます。
We ordered a set that included a few Japanese sweets and a matcha cake. The best part was that it was basically all you can drink, so after the first round, we were able to make our own matcha.
Let's see if Japanese people know how to make matcha.
And they have a cute cat that roams the area, but unfortunately, he was busy patrolling that day. The surrounding temple area was really beautiful. Okay, we just finished having some matcha, which is really good. It's quiet, peaceful. Now we're headed over to try some ramen. I'm not really a fan of Kyoto ramen, so I don't know if this is Kyoto ramen, but should be good to get some junk food for the first time in a while. So the line at their main location was insane, but we were able to find their second, more hidden location. I could already tell it was different. You order on a touchscreen downstairs and pay with card, which I've never really seen before in a ramen shop in Japan. Wajo Ryomen Sugari is in a kurazukuri building, or old Japanese warehouse, and its interior was redesigned in a modern, minimalistic way. It was fancy. Not only the design and setup, but also the various pepper mills and utensils stored in your own personal drawer, the peaceful music playing in the background, and the dishes they use. Wajo Ryomen Sugari specializes in Wagyu motsu ramen. We ordered one regular ramen and one tsukemen, which is a dipping style of ramen. They were both delicious, not too heavy at all, yet tasty and well balanced. So the place we just had ramen is like the most non-ramen feel, but you would never find it if you didn't know it was here. Look at this place, there's no sign. There's nothing about this building that looks like it's some fancy ramen shop. So you have to know it's already here, but the thing is, it doesn't come up in English on Google Maps, so you just have to kind of find it. I'll probably link something below or somewhere letting you know where it is, so check it out. And then we walked around Nishiki Market. It was bustling as usual, but I needed to go to get my favorite Japanese pickles, wasabi yamaimo, or wasabi flavored Japanese yam.
Two, at least two.
Love it. I also picked up some Sichuan peppers that you can put on top of your rice as toppings. That ended up being really good too. It was the last night of our trip, and we decided to make sure we ended it on a high note. We were staying in a regular hotel for the first couple of nights, but for our third, we checked into the Park Hyatt Kyoto. One of the reasons why we decided to stay at the Park Hyatt Kyoto was because it's right in the Ninenzaka area of Kyoto, which is a popular destination. We took advantage of this and walked to nearby Kiyomizudera for their fall light up. I had gone before and the sights there are beautiful, especially when the leaves are at their peak, but the crowd can be insane and a bit too much if I'm to be honest. So we decided to take it easy for the night and stay in for dinner. We got champagne service from the hotel, and keeping with our theme of planning our trip around food, we took out Sabazushi, which is a traditional Kyoto style of sushi. Sabazushi is made with mackerel, and Izuju, located nearby in the Gion area, is one of a couple well-known Sabazushi places in the city. They've been making this traditional style of sushi for more than 100 years, and after trying it, I could see why. Delicious. The next morning, we woke up early to walk around the area. It's so nice without the crowds. We went to Starbucks, which is in this old traditional building. Japan has a bunch of these Starbucks locations in historical buildings that blend in with the local environment. This one here in Ninenzaka has a few tea rooms where you can take off your shoes and sit down on a tatami floor while you enjoy your drink. Very cool. Breakfast was at Kyoto Bistro, which is at the Park Hyatt. You can choose between Japanese and Western breakfast, but it's Kyoto, so of course we had the Japanese style breakfast. As the rice cooked over a flame on our table, we enjoyed the numerous, intricate, and carefully presented dishes that made up the meal. They were all excellent, and it was topped off with the dessert of strawberries covered in powdered condensed milk. Perfect way to end our fall trip to Kyoto. Thank you for watching.